I'm not one of these people. I can't come on here and say I've been a hockey fan my entire life. Truth be told, I've been a fan since 2009. Very first game I ever watched was Game 7 of the 2009 Stanley Cup Final, Red Wings and Penguins. But, from that very first game that I saw, and it was the hardest 4 months, the hardest 4 months of my life, because up to that point, that was the only hockey game that I saw, and as soon as it was over, like I said, Game 7, champions were crowned, and champions were crowned, and went into the off season. So but just that one game got me addicted. That one freaking game got me addicted to sport, and I fell in love with the game. And I knew hockey existed. I knew about the Dallas Stars already. Never really followed them. Never really considered myself to be a hockey fan. And then I just happened to be hanging out with a friend that was this big fan of hockey, and watched the Stanley Cup Final with him, and I instantly fell in love with the game. And this whole thing sucks. This is the third lockout, I think, in Gary Bettman's since he's been in charge. The 04-05 season was completely non-existent. There wasn't a season at all because of it. What have they been doing, all summer? I mean, they knew that the agreement was running out, and instead they did nothing. They wanted to wait until like a month before, or even 2 months before, to try to start negotiation, and it don't work like that. Preseason has been canceled. The Dallas Stars are scheduled to open play October the 13th at the Phoenix Coyotes, and then I think their home opener is October the 15th at the American Airlines Center, with the Phoenix Coyotes coming into Dallas. Right now, predictions are that hockey, if it happens at all this season, won't start until about November. It sucks. It sucks. I mean, it's hard waiting for football, it's hard waiting for baseball, but hockey is just one of those sports, it's almost like an addiction. Like, for example, I'm a smoker. I smoke cigarettes, and I'm not saying you should smoke cigarettes. I'm actually trying to quit. But that aside, it's an addiction. And any smokers watching this video, you go so long without one, and you start like flipping out, like, no lie. And it works the same way with hockey. I don't know that I've ever literally flipped out, but I have days where I can't think about anything but hockey. And like when I'm during hockey season, when I'm going through the guide, I see a Stars game, I get excited, I get pumped up for it. I'm ready. I'm ready to watch the game. And this whole thing just has me really, really down right now. I mean, NFL is picking up. The Rangers are still, last time I checked, as of yesterday, are still in first place in the American League. Baseball playoffs coming up here in about 2 weeks. And basketball's getting ready to start again. But it just, now that I know what it's all about and what I've been missing for my entire life, it's just one of those things. I never knew what I was missing, and then once I saw it, I was like, where have I been my entire life? Where has hockey been, my entire life? And it's a game that I can't get enough of. In hockey, I'll watch pretty much any game that's on, even if it's not the Stars, because I love the game that much. It is a great, great, great game. And a lot of people say that hockey doesn't belong in Texas because Texas doesn't know about hockey. Stars have been here since '93, won the Stanley Cup 6 years after that in '99. Of course, coming down from Minnesota, switching from the Minnesota North Stars to the Dallas Stars. But the thing about it is that from the people that I've talked to, because I know some people that have been, lifelong Stars fans since the day that they got here, and I know some people that are pretty avid fans. I've been to 2 Stars games, and one of them, they were both this past hockey season. One of them was against the the Los Angeles Kings. We lost 4-2 in Dallas, and then that was February the 12th, I want to say. And then the other one was in, I want to say, April. We were playing the Anaheim Ducks, and we won that game 2-0. The Los Angeles Kings game was probably about 70% full, but that Anaheim Ducks game, I didn't see an empty seat. That arena was packed, and I know a girl that has Stars season tickets, and she goes to Stars games all the time, and she says that more often than not, it's a packed house, so it doesn't matter who they're playing. We love the Stars here, and you can't really, appreciate how much we love our hockey team if you're not down here. People like to say, well, Texas is a southern state, hockey is a winter sport, it doesn't even snow there, and all of this stupid stuff. First of all, it does snow here every winter, just about. Secondly, I can tell you firsthand, not only myself, but people I know, we are Stars crazy down here. We love our Stars, we love our team, and but even above that, I just love the game of hockey, and this really has me down right now. I'm following this closer probably than I've ever followed any other sports story before in my life, because I want this lockout to be over. I'm ready to see the Stars back in action. I'm ready to see the NHL as a whole back in action, and this whole process is really kind of taking its toll on me, because the day that the champion is crowned, you immediately start having hockey withdrawals, like that next day. Because pretty much every day there's at least one hockey game on. So if you're needing a fix, you can find a game, even if it's not the Stars or your team. You can find a game and put it on. But during the off season, obviously that's not the case. And so I'm used to waiting from June until October with my hockey withdrawals, and you avid hockey fans like myself, you know what I'm talking about. Those days where you just want to watch hockey and you can't, and you end up going and watching old games on YouTube or highlights on YouTube or something just to get your hockey fix. And that's what I've been doing. And here we are, a couple weeks from October. Season's supposed to be getting ready to start, but it's not, because we have this lockout thing going on. And so now I'm in a situation where I don't know how long it's going to be before my hockey withdrawals go away. And like I said, the way it's looking right now, from what the experts are saying, if hockey happens at all this season, it most likely probably won't start until about November. I'm really hoping that that's not true. I'm really hoping that the owners and players and the Players Association can get on their A game, get this thing knocked out, and get it done by the season opener on the 13th. But as the 13th of October draws near, that is looking less and less likely by the day. And it's starting to really sink in now just how serious this is. NFL lockout, they solved that just in time for the preseason. They had like a week of training camp or something like that, and then the preseason started. It doesn't look like the NHL is going to be that lucky. Like I said, this is, I think, the third lockout since Bettman has taken over. Completely non-existified the 04-05 season, and this season is starting to look pretty unlikely as well. I really hope that they can get this fixed, because YouTube videos only do so much for me. I gotta see my stars back in action. I gotta see Morrow and Ribeiro got traded. Riley Smith is an up and comer. Really looking forward to seeing what Derek Roy and Roy Whitney can do. Of course, brought them in from the Buffalo Sabres and the Phoenix Coyotes, respectively. Morrow, Robidas, Trevor Daley, Thomas Vinsour, Jamie Benn, the veterans that we have on the team that have been stars basically their entire career, and then the newcomers as well. Looking forward to seeing Lettinen be a beast in net again, as he always is. And like I said, YouTube can only do so much for me. So NHL owners, please, from a fan, from a die-hard, not just a Dallas Stars fan, I'll rep my black and gold till the day I die, but more than a Dallas Stars fan, please, from a fan of the game, from a fan of the NHL, please get this worked out, because it's getting bad. And like I said, YouTube can only do so much for me, and a lot of people really don't understand that this game is addicting. Like I said, it's like smoking or any other addiction that you might have. It's one of those things that once it's in you, and it's a part of you, and you can't fight it. And like I said, from that very first game, Stanley Cup Final, Red Wings Penguins, I immediately fell in love with the game right then, and I've been in love with it ever since. I've been in love with the Stars ever since the first day of that following season. And so please, guys, get this worked out. From a fan, like I said, from a Dallas Stars fan, and bigger than that, from a fan of the game, I need my hockey, so do what you have to do. But please, get hockey back on my TV. That's it. That's all I got. Let's go Stars.